Hello my sexy muffins and welcome back to another video. Okay, this is going to be a mini series of female Blitzo, so basically gender bent Blitza. She'll still go by Blitz because she does not like her name Blitza. And basically what she was like with various Yanderes and everyone basically being Yandere for her. The three ones that are Yandere so far that have been chosen are Stolas, Fizzarali, and Striker. So yeah, let's do this. Disclaimer, this is first when we are first starting off where Stolas met her as a child. And yeah, this is the interpretation of what he would be like Yandere for his female Blitza, and how he would be Yandere for her in an innocent child form, so it's not very obsessive yet. Disclaimer, Stolas is not Yandere in canon, and possibly not fully Yandere yet in this mini-series, but this is just for fun, and not to be taken seriously, and I'm going to do very light on the romance. It's going to be more, I want you as a friend, and I don't want to let you go, our friendship go, type of thing, because they are children, so it won't be romantic. It might be a little crushing, but it won't be romantic. So get your head out of the gutter. If you're here for that creepy stuff, get the heck out. Anyways, sit and pen for fictional characters is fine as long as you're not illegal or gross about it and you remember to separate fiction from reality. This is just some backstory stuff of what he was like when he first got the feels and imprints. So let's do this. And it's not imprint like werewolf shit. Worst thing Twilight ever made, but more like how a baby duck imprints on its mom, but not a mom, basically friend. So yeah, basically significant other, but not knowing what romance is yet. So yes, let's do this. Stolas was brought to the circus feeling devastated. He really was not having a good birthday. He realized he had to marry a horrible woman, well, child, not right now as a child, but she would grow up to be a woman, and he did not know how he felt about this. And that is when he was watching it, and finally the clowns came out at the circus with his father on the mirror. And he saw the most beautiful female swinging on a rope. Well, not beautiful in the way of beautiful, but just the way she smiled made his heart flutter. So, again, this is not romance. Let's be honest about that. Anyways, continue. He did not know how he feels, but he saw how she was so happy, and it made him feel happy as well. He did not understand it, and did not think it was anything serious, but he wanted to be her friend. As she told her jokes, which were very humorous to Stolas, and Stolas laughed and pointed out that they were right. He had a great time. He was laughing at all her jokes and just having a great time and just wanted to spend all his time with her. Shortly after, he is brought back home, and then, to his surprise, the little female imp demon, was at his house. He was so shocked and surprised, and he blushed right away because he was embarrassed that he wasn't prepared for a guest. He bowed to her and went to kiss her hand, but his father smacked him and told him, "You do not touch a filthy imp." He felt awful because he didn't see her as a filthy imp. He thought she was pretty adorable and cute and wanted to be her friend. He felt bad, though, because he didn't want to go against his father and decided to do that. First thing he did, showed her his books and was very excited to, but actually never really talked to a female in his life other than his mother, so he did not know how to talk to a girl, let alone talk to a friend. And he was nervous. He was excited to share his books with her, though, and read to Blitza, and she smiled at him. She was enjoying the books, but of course the fun could not end. She knew she had to do something to get Stolas's rich Goetia stuff for her father. She pretends to play pirates, being more of a rough and tough girl, and starts to steal stuff, but Stolas knew she was stealing it, but did not question it because he had no friends. And also, he knew she wouldn't do it to hurt him. At least that's what he thought. After the items were stolen, they went into the kitchen and played around some more. They were having a great time. It was very sweet just sweet in general. And then they went out and climbed on the tree. She climbed up on a high branch and looked down at Stolas, smiling. You know, I'm going to be the best boss, she says. And they have their conversation. It was sweet and adorable, and Stolas was impressed with her. He wanted to spend all his time with her, but he knew after today he would not see her again. It made his heart ache, but he wanted to enjoy this moment. As they sit on the tree, she climbs down and lays her head on his lap, just enjoying the calm and peace of the shade of the tree and the setting sun of the pride ring. It was very sweet, but of course the sweetness could not last. Fast forward to about 5 months earlier, and Stolas' anniversary. He had married a woman he hated, and still in the back of the mind he sometimes casually thought about the imp girl he met and how sweet she was. Even though she stole from him, he never blamed her. There must have been some reason that she had done it. He could not get her out of his mind and would occasionally think about her at least a few times a week. Blitza, she was so stunning to him in such an innocent way that just the memory of Blitza made him smile. Of course, while he is in his anniversary being bitter, he hears his guards say that they caught a filthy imp girl trying to sneak into his chambers. There, standing before him, was Blitza. He had a very good memory and looked at her stunned. He says he will deal with her privately and takes her up to his room. He tells her and this is where we get into the Doosley stuff. You know, you could have called. It's been, 25 years? He asks, looking down at her. Not in the way of looking down. He's just really fucking tall. Anyways, I have excellent memory, you know. He says. She looks at him and smiles. She had Ultoria. I cannot speak Ultoria. I can't say it. I don't know how to say it. My brain can't remember how to say Ulteria. I don't. I really can't say it. I can't remember how to say it. Anyways, let's continue. Other motives of being here that actually wanted to see Stolas. She ended up getting the book ready to be stolen, and then pins Stolas down, pretending to want to smash. And of course, Stolas was not having any of that, trying to figure out what she wanted, but then she bit him. Yes, she bit him. She bit him hard, and he felt things he'd never felt. Awakening, if you will. Adult fun time awakening. And he was set alive. She did not plan and tied him down to plan to stay with him. But the way he said that she was his only friend and first friend and just really the only one he really cared about, it cut her deep. She could do it fast. Or at least that's what she thought. She ended up spending the whole night. Adult fun time in him. I had to think of a way to say that. I was going to say something much more filthy. Adult fun time in him. And then passing out on top of him and curled up on his chest. He got out of the binds pretty easily because he's a Goetia. The few rope binds are going to hold him. And he held her close. This was the most romantic feeling he has ever had in his life. And it's what made him fully snap into Yandere mode. He knew she was the one. He knew that he loved her more than anything, that she showed him love and passion that he has never had before in his life. Once she leaves and he begins to wake up, he sees that she falls onto his wife's table, soon to be divorcee wife, soon to be ex-wife, and sees her run off with his book. So that's why she's here. Now it made sense, but he was going to use this to his advantage because he was not letting her go. That book was the key to keeping her in his life, and he loved it.
What the hell, Stolas?
And Stolas smirked. That was the sound of a fucking divorce. He laughs manically. He has never felt so alive, and he has found the love of his life. It was young child love, his first love, his first time crush, and his first time love, and a childhood best friend, all wrapped in one as his true love. And he has never, ever let him Blitza go. Oh, he does like the name of calling her Blitzy, of course. He could not wait to see her again and was eagerly going to call her and try to get very more intimate with her once more. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. I tried to keep it PG because frick, patty back. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you would like to see more of this, comment it below, because I will be doing Fizzarali and I will be doing Striker at the very least, and multiple parts of the Stolas. This is a mini-series. Also, if you would like to see other characters like Millie or Moxie, not Luna. Luna's going to be platonic daughter stuff, but she's going to be protective of her mom. Of course, she's going to be protective of Blitza. But if you want to see like Osmodius or maybe Maman or even some of the center demons there to kill are the FBI, not FBI, but the demon hunters and such be Yandere for her. Comment them below, and I will see if I can fit them into this mini-series. I am very eager to see that. Anyways, also, if you would like to see more Helluva Boss stuff, I will have Has Been Known Tell and Helluva Boss stuff linked at the end of the video, playlist, and suggestions. So I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye!